Tretinoin, tretinoin, tretinoin. Everybody wants to use tretinoin. Everybody wants fast action, quick action. But what is tretinoin? Tretinoin is capable of taking your skin from the best point to the worst point. And of course, it also has the ability to take your skin from the worst place to the very best place. But before you introduce tretinoin, please watch this video to get useful tips on how to get the best out of your tretinoin. This is totally dependent on you, your skin type, and the practices you engage when using this product. Sounds like something that you're interested in. Please continue to watch. And before you do that, punch that subscribe button for me, you guys. Punch it again. Thank you so much. Now, let's get right into the tea. Hi guys, my name is Nena. In case this is your first time of coming across this channel, and I do all things skincare, lifestyle, and wellness. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please join my little community by hitting the subscribe button, and of course turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out on anything. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming back to watch my video. Okay, so in today's video, I've had someone ask me, I don't know, it should be about 2 months ago, to make a video on tretinoin, and today I decided, like, okay, let me film this video. I have enough knowledge on tretinoin and I have used tretinoin as we speak, so I have like enough knowledge to give to you guys, okay, both from research, from third person's experience, and from a personal point of view. Now, without wasting much of our time, what is tretinoin? Tretinoin is a retinoid acid, is a form of retinoid acid. That is, it is a synthesized vitamin A derivative. It is stronger than your regular retinol, okay? So it's like a stronger version of your retinol, okay? Tretinoin comes in a cream form, it comes in a gel form, and it comes in an ointment form. So your skin type is going to be totally dependent on the one you're going to use is going to be totally dependent on your skin type. And before we even delve right into it, please, it is very important for you to know that tretinoin is not just a product that you walk up on the counter and pick up and start using. I want to believe that we already know that before we use certain skincare ingredients, that we should get proper recommendation from an esthetician or a dermatologist. Tretinoin is a treatment for acne. It can treat your acne, treat your hyperpigmentation, even stop your acne from reoccurring. It is what dermatologists recommend for people with severe acne, like the cystic acne. So when you have your tiny bumps, your tiny black head, your tiny white head, tretinoin is not something you should rush to. Okay, tretinoin is not something you should run to. You should try other acids. You know, you should try other ingredients, salicylic acid, retinol, benzoyl peroxide, before you start thinking of tretinoin. A lot of you just want to start your skincare and you want to jump on the tretinoin trend because you have seen a lot of people that use it. They be like, oh, tretinoin moved my skin from this to this. You do not know their journey. You do not know their skincare journey. You do not know their skin type. You do not know all the things they have put in place to ensure that the tretinoin does not have an adverse effect. Okay, so please always get your recommendation from a dermatologist or your esthetician before you use a tretinoin. However, I know even with all this that I'm saying, a lot of you will still go to the market and buy tretinoin. That is why I am also going to give you tips how to get the best out of your tretinoin without, not without, because there is no how you're going to use a tretinoin without purging. But I'm going to tell you how to use a tretinoin the safe way. All right. Now, tretinoin comes in like three percentages. We have the 0.025, which is the lowest, and then we have the 0.05, which is the medium, and then we have the highest, which is the 0.01. Now listen to me. As a beginner, you need to be aware of those things before you even go ahead to buy a tretinoin. I always preach that if you want to start any skincare ingredient that comes in percentages, you should start from the lowest. Allow your skin to build tolerance before you introduce, like, you work your way up to use the highest percentage. So as a beginner, if you want to start using tretinoin, I would advise that you start with 0.025, which is the lowest. That's the lowest. I'll advise you start with that one. Having said that, I am going to tell you guys how to use and get the best out of your tretinoin. Having said that, using tretinoin and getting maximum result will be largely dependent on your skin type. Now, I said earlier that tretinoin comes in a cream form, it comes in a gel form, and it comes in an ointment form, okay? If you have an oily skin, you will not want to go for a tretinoin that comes in a cream form because your skin already has enough oil and you do not want all that shine added to your skin. It's going to make you sweat profusely. So it is advised that if you have an oily skin, that you go for the gel form of tretinoin, okay? However, if you have a dry skin, dehydrated skin, sensitive skin, trust me, if you're making plans on buying a tretinoin and you're going to take my own advice, I would want to tell you to have a rethink before getting a tretinoin because your skin is not so prepared. Your skin is not prepared from the roots to handle the adverse effects of tretinoin. But if you are going to use it, which I know most of you will do, just keep watching this video because I'm going to be sharing useful tips on how to get the best out of your tretinoin, okay? If you are going to use a tretinoin, either as an oily skin spectrum or dry skin, sensitive, if you decide to, okay? The first thing that you're going to do is you would ensure that tretinoin is the only active in your routine because tretinoin is a powerhouse ingredient, okay? You cannot afford to combine it with any other form of ingredient. So you make sure that tretinoin is the only active in your routine. What this means is that from your cleanser to your toner to your moisturizer is going to be very plain and simple. Moisturizers do not have actives in them at all. So just make sure that your moisturizer is very plain. The simple moisturizer is there for you. The advanced nail mucin is there for you. All the COSRX moisturizer is there for you. The COSRX oil-free moisturizer is also there for you. Just get a plain moisturizer that has no active in it, okay? That is the first thing. The second thing that you need to do is you will not use hyaluronic acid in the same routine as your tretinoin. And I'm going to tell you why. Hyaluronic acid traps water, that's moisture, into the skin, helping the other ingredients that you're going to use to penetrate faster and easily. Now, tretinoin on its own absorbs really quickly onto the skin, causing irritation on its own. Imagine using a tretinoin, a hyaluronic acid before coming in with a tretinoin. It's going to cause much more deeper penetration than your skin can tolerate, and this will increase your level of purging, okay? So you can even if you listen to dermatologists or professionals, they will tell you if you want to use your tretinoin, all you need to do is use the sandwich method, which brings us to the third point. To help you get effective results with your tretinoin, you need to use the sandwich method. Okay, let me explain. So sandwich method is basically using a product as a buffer, using a product as a foundation to cushion the effect of the active ingredient that you want to use. Now that we've said that, I also need to let you know that there is nothing you can do to stop your skin from purging if you're going to use tretinoin. So you need to brace up because when it comes to tretinoin, the light is usually always at the end of the tunnel. Now, in my last two videos, I told you guys the difference between purging and breaking out. Now, in this case, your tretinoin is going to purge you because it is an exfoliant, okay? It is an ingredient that helps to increase cell turnover. So it is going to unearth all the nyama nyama on your face. Sorry about that. It's going to unearth on all your acne, all your blackheads, all your whiteheads, and it's going to bring them up to the surface of your skin. This is what comes up to your skin as acne, inflammation. They become red, they become itchy. Your skin just basically gets irritated. That is why you need to follow up, use the sandwich method, and of course, keep your routine simple to, minimize the effect. When your purging starts, purging should last between 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. But if it exceeds this period, it is a full-blown breakout, sis, and you need to stop at this point. Okay? If your purging extends beyond 2 to 3 months, let's just give it the grace of 3 months, then that's a full-blown breakout, sis. You need to stop. Okay? It means your skin cannot just tolerate tretinoin, or maybe the percentage that you're using at the time. However, the way A would purge is not the same way B is going to purge. Your level of purging is totally dependent on your genetics, your skin's physiology and anatomy, your skin type. This is basically going to be the determinant of how well you are going to purge. So if you're somebody that used to have acne on a normal, you have lots of blackhead, you're going to purge a lot. But if you do not have acne on a regular, your purging is going to be minimal. However, there are people that don't purge from using tretinoin. Now, let me quickly show you guys. Okay, I have it here. I have been on my skincare journey. Take a look at this. I have been on my skincare journey going to 3 years now. And it was just about 3 months ago that my esthetician recommended this. This is the first tretinoin product that I used on my face. Like, even when my skin was terribly bad, I did not consider tretinoin because I was not ready for whatever effect it was going to bring, because I already had hyperpigmentation I was dealing with. So I didn't want to add any other thing. So I was scared. I just focused on using the normal the pigmenting ingredients to take care of my hyperpigmentation, and then I focused on using salicylic acid for my acne. But when I introduced this one, it did not purge me. I did not break out. And that is because my skin over time had built tolerance, because I had used panoxyl, I had used benzoyl peroxide, I had used salicylic acid. So my skin is used to acid. Another reason why you could purge more is because this is the first acid you're using. A lot of you just want to start skincare and you want to start with tretinoin. You're going to purge terribly, I promise you. You're going to purge really bad. So before you try tretinoin, ensure that you have tried other exfoliants, ensure that you've tried other active on your skin. Then when you don't see results as expected, please consult with your dermatologist before using this. And point to note, if you're a pregnant mom or you're a lactating mom, tretinoin is not the skincare ingredient for you. Do not use your tretinoin on an active acne, like you already have acne on your face, the acne is open, more like an injury, and you're using tretinoin on it. Please do not do that. Also ensure, I will repeat this again, ensure that you're using a pea-sized amount of tretinoin. If your skin barrier is damaged, you are going to purge heavily while using tretinoin. And yours might not even just be purging, yours would extend to being a full-blown breakout. So before you start using tretinoin, please ensure that your skin barrier is thoroughly reinforced to be able to accept the pressure that tretinoin is going to bring upon it. I will repeat myself. Ensure your skin barrier is healthy and thoroughly enforced before you apply a powerhouse ingredient like tretinoin on it. Some of you will just buy tretinoin and begin to use it. Your cleanser is just anyhow, your toner is just anyhow, and all of that. And some of you will even use face cream as a buffer for your tretinoin. How? I've made a video to tell you the difference between face cream and a moisturizer. I'll probably put a link in the description box. So please check the description box to look at the video, and be sure that you're not using a face cream as a buffer before using your tretinoin. It's a moisturizer or nothing. You don't go ahead using your tretinoin with other actives. I already said it. Make sure that tretinoin, if you're going to use tretinoin, if at all, you're going to use it. Ensure that tretinoin is the only active ingredient in your routine. Every other thing should be simple. From your cleanser, it's as if I'm repeating myself again, but please allow me do that, okay? From your cleanser to your moisturizer to your toner, ensure they are simple and with no active. So these things don't begin to clash, all right? So that's pretty much it. And lastly, if you are going to use tretinoin, no, second to the last, if you're going to use a tretinoin, please limit it to night use only and start by applying 2 times a week or maybe 3 times a week, just so your skin is able to build enough tolerance to tolerate it like for everyday use. Now, finally, to the last point, some of you want to buy tretinoin and you'll be looking for the cheapest of sunscreen. You need a good sunscreen with a maximum protection from UVAs and UVB. You need a sunscreen that will protect your skin thoroughly. I understand you used your tretinoin at night, but it has made your skin really, really, really sensitive to the sun and prone to sun damage, prone to sunburn. You don't want that. You're trying to treat acne, maybe brighten your skin, and then you're inviting sunburn. Please buy a good sunscreen. Invest in a good sunscreen if you're going to use tretinoin. So a quick one, if I am going to use a tretinoin, just like when I was using this one has 0.05% tretinoin and 4% hydroquinone. So this is meant to work for acne and hyperpigmentation. Okay, so when I was using this, all I did was cleanse my face. I have various cleansers, but cleanse your face. I use the CeraVe. Cleanse your face, allow it to dry down, then introduce your toner. I use the toner from the Rovectin. It's just a normal toner. Use that, allow it to dry up, then I'll top up my moisturizer. I use the COSRX all-in-one cream. I'll use that on my face, allow a bit, then I will open up and take a pea-sized amount. This was given to me like 3 or 4 months ago, but look at it, it's not even finished. That was because I was using sometimes once a week, sometimes twice a week. Do you get? Good. So use a pea-sized amount. Once you're done applying that, you now top it off again with your moisturizer. This way your irritation will be less, your purging will also be less. Okay, instead of having, some people will use tretinoin and they begin to have redness, they begin to have itching and all of that. The reason is because is either tretinoin is not suitable for your skin or you're not using it the right way. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that somebody who has been wondering if they should introduce tretinoin into their routine will find this video. Again, for the last time, before you use tretinoin, please consult with your dermatologist or your esthetician. But of course, I know some of you will still go to the market and buy these things off the counter. Kindly use these tips that I have shared with you to use your tretinoin to get the best out of your tretinoin. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, comments, tell your friend about this channel, and of course punch that subscribe button. You guys, can't you guys see I made up, I came to film for you guys with makeup. You guys are so special. I came to film with makeup. Okay, so please show some love, you guys. Subscribe, tell a friend about this channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.